Hi, so this is the first time doing this, and this is the first time I'm explaining what I'm doing, but you're gonna have gameplay in the background, and I'm just gonna go through Reddit stories, share my piece, read comments, that kind of thing. But anyways, yeah, the first one starts as in am I the asshole for refusing to reimburse my friend for a chair that broke under me? Okay. I, female 25, was at a friend's house for a game night this past weekend with a group of about 6. Everyone brought food and drinks, and we were having a good time. When about halfway through the night, I got up to use the bathroom. When I came back, I saw that one of the girls had moved from a chair to the side of my space on the couch. This didn't bug me as people shuffle around in groups, so whatever. The chair was an antique wooden chair that sat a bit lower to the ground with an added back slash butt cushion. When I sat down, it immediately broke, sending me to the ground with the seat under me and arm frames falling to the side. Okay, that kind of sucks, but we'll go on. Everyone got quiet for a second before jumping up to help me. I wasn't hurt, just very embarrassed. For context, I'm a bigger girl, about 260 pounds at 5 foot 7 inches. My friend, female 27, was very gracious and nice about it when it happened, accepting my apologies and telling me not to worry. Her boyfriend, male 29, said that the chair was his grandmother's and it has fallen apart before and he was able to repair it. I was ushered back to the couch and the game night continued. Fast forward to the next morning. I received a text from my friend who let me know that the chair couldn't be put back together and that from her research it would cost about $250 to get a new one. But she let me know exactly how much when she found one. It's getting fishy here, guys. I was a bit taken aback and responded confused, asking why I would be expected to pay for a faulty chair. She said that while yes, on occasion the frames would become unattached and cause it to fall apart, but that's not what happened this time. She sent me pictures of the broken chair, particularly a bench support and 2 other broken supports. She said that the chair broke under my weight and couldn't be fixed. And since the chair was an antique from her boyfriend's late grandmother, she wanted a new one for him. I responded that the chair was very old and had a history of collapsing. That's what the friend said. This is my insight, but I'll go on. If they were concerned about preserving it, they should have not had it out for people to use. And 250 plus for a chair I sat in for 1 second seems a bit ridiculous. At this point, she seemingly got frustrated and said that she loves me, but that I'm her biggest friend, quote unquote, and that it wouldn't have happened to anyone else. She said, quote unquote, it broke from your weight plopping down all at once, not because the frame was loose. I think it's only fair you reimburse us for the chair, since you're responsible for breaking it, unquote. Okay, I'm going to stop this post for a second, but she got up off it because she even said somebody took the chair, someone was sitting there. She went to the bathroom and then she sat on it. So someone was sitting on it before. Anyways, I'm still figuring out how to respond. I don't want to pay her for something I don't see as being completely my fault. I also think she's using this scenario to shame me about my weight a bit, which I find frustrating. My friends' opinion are mixed. A few are saying that I should just pay her and move on, even if it's not exactly my fault. One thinks it's my fault and I should pay up, and a few more think she's in the wrong for asking and I should continue to politely decline. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay? Okay, So I just said a couple points. Yes, she said she went up to the bathroom. Someone stole her chair, so she used this chair. That person who got up probably knew this was a faulty chair, or her friend knew it was a faulty chair. And OP is right to say you shouldn't leave a faulty chair out if it's going to get broken and you don't want, if it's a heirloom that boyfriend's grandma made, you don't put that chair out for people to sit on. And it's kind of an asshole move just because she left her chair and somebody else was sitting there. They probably knew it was going to fall apart. And they're either bullies because she's a bigger girl or she's the scapegoat. That's what I see. That's kind of not a very nice thing. And yeah, she seems like the scapegoat here, not the asshole. We'll go through some comments here. Oh, this start's now locked due to excess of rule violations. Okay. The person who moved from the chair to the couch broke it. You were the fall guy, literally. Do not pay. These people are using you to replace the chair that was already broken. And someone commented on that. If a chair has a history of breaking, it's unsafe to have guests unknowingly sit on it. What if it breaks the way it usually does and the person sitting on it is injured? Yes. Bad host, not the asshole. They literally left it out so they could get a new one, not broken. Jerks. Actually, yes, I didn't think about that. LOL, they deliberately put out a faulty chair in a crowd with a bigger person. Some people would sue for the potential harm. It's almost like they were wanting someone to get hurt or to break the chair. What if it was already denty beyond repair and waiting for its final destination? You know what? I see a lot. I don't think OP should pay, but even if the argument is made that she should reimburse, it would be for the value of the chair and not a new replacement. Yes. Antiques usually do not mean valuable, it means old. I can't imagine the value of an old, previously broken and pieced back together chair to be more than $5. No, exactly. Well, this person's. If I broke something at a friend's house, I'd offer to pay for it. If a friend broke something at my house, I'd decline their offer to pay. Okay. I'm not sure which is correct, so I'm not passing judgment on who's the asshole. I agree that they shouldn't have had it out where people could sit on it, especially since it had both sentimental and intrinsic value and was not in good repair. No, most of these people are on this side of not the asshole. No, I mean it's a long kind of story, but she sat on the chair after her chair got lost and it broke. She was a scapegoat in a way, or she shouldn't pay. Early's here, $10. Whatever. Let's see another one. Uh, Sorry, give me a second. I had some saved here without pictures. Okay. Am I the asshole for putting my roommate's dishes in a box instead of washing them? I, 24 male, live with two roommates. One of them, let's call him Jay, never washes his dishes, like ever. He'll cook a full meal, use every pan in the kitchen, and just leave it all piled up in the sink until someone else caves. I've asked him nicely dozens of times, and he always says, "Yeah, I'll get to it later," but never comes. 2 weeks ago, I decided I was done. I bought a big plastic tub, and every time Jay left dirty dishes in the sink, I just moved them into the tub and set it on his side of the room. No yelling, no lectures, just not my problem anymore. Well, yesterday he blew up at me. He said I was being, quote, passive aggressive, unquote, and, quote, disrespectful of leaving rotting food in the sink for everyone else, unquote. He said if it bothers me so much, I should just wash them, since we, quote, all benefit from a clean kitchen, unquote. Now, the other roommate thinks I went too far and made the apartment, quote, hostile, unquote. But I honestly feel like I found a fair solution. His mess, his problem. So am I the asshole for boxing up my roommate's dishes instead of washing them? Edit. After some thought and reading the comments while he was sitting in his room, I came in and dumped the dirty dishes all over his bed. Oh my god. I love you, OP, for that. No, and here's my thing. I hate dishes, and they do pile up, but I eventually do clean them. I don't get that horrible where I leave them and expect everyone else to clean them, because I'm kind of the only person who does dishes around my house. And not that people are in my house are assholes, it's just I'm the stay at home parent, and my kids kind of just not really quite there for doing dishes, and hubby's at work all the time. So, yes, there's excuses for them not doing the dishes all the time. I do leave them out once in a while. I do dishes like not every day, and I should do them every day. But I don't start a feud and, oh, you want them clean? You do them. No, dishes pile up. It causes fruit flies. It causes other shit. It's gross. It does start to smell. And there's times where I didn't do dishes for a while. It's my sink starts to smell like rotten eggs for some reason, and it's gross. Like, okay. So, yes, dishes need to be done. I should do more often because I don't do them every day, but I get it. I get it. Dishes suck, but you gotta do them. You can't just expect them to be done either if you have roommates and stuff, if people have time. No, that shit has to be done. I'm home all day. I have no excuses. Like, yeah, not the asshole. You could have put the outside as a health hazard. I think he meant them outside. I also love how Buddy just dumped them on his bed. Like, come on, man. But anyways, put the roommate outside as a fucking health hazard. Yeah, exactly. Tell him to go back home to his mom, nanny maid. Outside in a trash bag. In a dumpster. Should be in his bed. Roommate just figured out he unlocked the code to avoid doing dishes. Not the asshole to not doing his dishes. But you and other roommates should hide yours in your room and lock the door. I shared a house once, and one of the women would leave all this nasty hair in the shower drain. It's not really related, but I put up a sign asking everyone to remove her own hair from the drain. Still happened. That shit happens. And sometimes drains are hard to clean up. I had to clean up the hair from my drain, and I had to use a clothes hanger. So that's not the easiest thing to do. And they said, so one morning I picked up all the hair in a tissue and put it on her pillowcase. Okay, I have long hair. I get it. I clean it out all the time. If he thinks it's such a problem for OP to put them in the tote, I don't know what he means tote, but perhaps he should clean them. After all, everyone benefits from a clean kitchen, as actually the roommate said that in the OP's post. The roommate is really the only one benefiting when everyone else does the cleaning. Keep doing exactly what you're doing, OP. If it's a big deal, it's because he's making a big deal. Yes, he's just a big baby. That's exactly it. That's kind of an asshole thing. Okay, here we go. My mom keeps trying to make my miscarriage about her. I, 27 female, miscarried at 12 weeks last month. It's been brutal. My husband has been amazing. My mom, on the other hand, I don't even know where to start. She told me that I shouldn't be so upset because I wasn't a real baby yet. Then at the same time, she went around telling family members that she lost her first grandchild. She literally cried to my aunt on the phone like she miscarried. The final straw? She posted on Facebook a collage of baby angel wings with the caption, RIP to my first grandbaby, gone too soon, without asking me, without warning. I woke up to texts from coworkers asking what happened. I'm devastated and also furious. My mom thinks I'm being cold because I told her she made my pain about her. Am I overreacting? And this is from Two Hot Takes. Okay. Well, mom kind of sounds weird. At first, she's like, it wasn't a real baby yet. And then she said she lost her first grandchild. And yes, I've never been through miscarriage. I actually had a cat. Her name was Spaz. And she got pregnant a lot and she'd always miscarry. And I felt bad because I witnessed a lot of my pets. I had a lot of pets growing up, but I witnessed her having miscarriages all the time. And she seemed sad. And with anyone that'd be sad, especially wanted a baby. And mom's first take, she shouldn't be so upset because it wasn't a real baby. And then mom turns around and feels bad. Maybe mom maybe mom realized what she said and she felt bad. But she still didn't have to go that hardcore just to make OP feel bad at first. So this is actually one that's kind of, I don't know if you could call it a double edged sword, but on one hand, yes, maybe mom realized what she said wasn't right. On the other hand, she shouldn't have said what she said, and she shouldn't be making this miscarriage all about her either. She should be talking to her daughter, if anything. She should be giving her daughter support and not making it all about her. Maybe she's a narcissistic mother, though. I don't like people who are narcissistic, and it almost sounds like it. Yeah, and then in the end, my mom thinks I'm being cold because I told her she made my pain about her. I wouldn't say she's not overreacting. I'm just gonna say a point. Maybe mom didn't mean to say what she said at first, and now mom feels bad, but she shouldn't be acting the same way either. She shouldn't be cold towards her daughter when everything went down and daughter said, "You're making it all about you." That's kind of a narcissistic response. It's gaslighting, and that's not a nice thing. Let's look at some comments. You are absolutely not overreacting. Your grief is valid and is deeply unfair that your mom is centering herself instead of supporting you. Exactly. It sounds like she's minimizing your pain while simulation, Jesus, simulate. Okay, I can't. Simultaneously, sorry, making it public in a way that you didn't consent to. Setting boundaries with her is completely reasonable. Yes. Exactly, OP. You're not overreacting at all. Your grief is yours, and your mom making it all about herself while downplaying your pain is incredibly unfair. Setting boundaries isn't cold, it's protecting your sanity. Her turning your grief into a spotlight for herself is just, ugh. OP deserve support. I'm sorry. Not to have pain minimized or broadcasted like that. Boundaries are 1,000% the move here. You hit it. She's grieving a fantasy granted. I don't know what they're trying to say here. You hit it. She's grieving a fantasy grandkid, not respecting your actual loss. It's messy as fuck. There was no punctuation there. That one was hard to read. Sorry. Good grief, OP. Your mom is textbook narc. See, as I said, narcissist. Move accordingly. Make sure you are emotionally safe. Low contact or no contact. I'm sorry for your loss. Gosh, OP, I'm sorry for your loss. Your mom sounds like a narcissist. Moving forward, I'd be distancing myself. Right now, it must feel also raw and bewildering. Sending love. It's wild how she's trying to downplay your pain, but still turn it into her tragedy for attention. You're 100% right to set those boundaries. That kind of emotional hijacking is not okay. Yeah, so all these people are saying mommy's kind of an asshole. Alright, guys, that's it for today. I get I sounded raspy at first. I sound a little more normal at the end, but I just figured do something different. And these Reddit stories kind of do pick up on YouTube sometimes. And I hope I didn't sound too boring at first. I was trying to read it back. It was blah, blah, blah. That's why there's gameplay in the background. You can listen to the story, listen to what I say, and yeah, that's how it goes. But anyway, you can give me, if you have a Reddit story, show it to me. It doesn't matter if it's from the asshole or whatever. I have a bunch of them, and as I was looking through them, a lot of them actually got deleted, and they would have been probably really good stories, but they got deleted by either a moderator or the person who posted them. Some of them are really weird, and they fit into their own category, while some have pictures and stuff, and they fit in their own category too. So some of them don't work together with the other ones. These are just some that I have like a whole bunch, and these are some of the first ones that showed up in my saved pages. So there's more interesting ones, but these were some of the earlier ones I picked to go here. Anyways, thanks for listening. If you're still here, please leave your own responses to these Reddit stories and even on about my views. If you disagree or don't agree with me or the comments that I shared, please go ahead. interact. And if you like what my post here, please subscribe for more. If you like this, I'll do more of these. I'm done playing games for a while. I'm going to try to do some of these, but I'm still going to put playthrough of games. I was trying to play Spyro, but a lot of them got deleted for some reason. All I know the reason, because I started opening Duck Station first instead of the actual game. I lost like 7 hours of content of me playing, and I just don't feel like replaying it from the beginning right now. So I'm just trying to figure out which game to start. I'll probably start Spyro again, but now I'm just rambling. I'm sorry. I'm just trying a new thing. Let me know how it goes if you guys like this content, or if I talk too much or whatever. If you gotta be mean in the comments, be mean to me. Don't be mean to people that comment unless it's an actual good debate. Okay? Anyways, have a good day and thanks for stopping by.